10 seconds remaining. Radiant team banned.
For the second game, this best of two between Geek and Neon Esports. It is a little pretty good. John, it's fine, John. Still haven't got your cameras working, sir, but how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. That was a very explosive first game showing from Geek Fam. And it does kind of continue down that historical matchup, right? Like, Geek Fam has beat out Neon consistently. And we saw that in the last game, both whether or not Neon managed to fix their playstyle, maybe fix up a bit of that drafting. You have to say, though, that they continue to allow Geek Fam to have access to the Queen of Pain and DK. That's not a great sign for me.
That is not Neon. They will prioritize the base master for the Geek Fam. If they so wish, could literally go for the DK Quap right now. Of course, they are going to be on the Radiant side, and that may change things up a little bit. Apparently, it will. Geek Fam, they go for the first pick. Conquer into that Queen of Pain again. Arguably, that Quap should either be off lane or pause 4 now. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mid-Conquer coming out for Carl. Regardless, also another great strong opening for Geek Fam.
Yeah, I like this response to that Beastmaster. With the Tidebringer, you can clear out the army quite fast, and it just makes it a lot easier to stop that push coming out from Neon. You have to say, though, the Queen of Pain will have to be a bit more careful with the Roar this time around. Neon does have very strong hold, so they do have a way of keeping that Quap locked in place. We'll see whether or not Geek Fam does try to rectify that down the line, or if we're just perfectly fine with that. As again, you don't care as much, except for we've seen him play the effective Quap at 4 anyway. So having a direct counter for 4 isn't too amazing. There's still space there for Geek Fam.
Okay. Well, Neon Esports, they're going to take quite a bit of time trying to make this second pickup. One thing we didn't really talk about is Raging Potato is not back. It is still Cypher Rappy. So that hasn't changed. For wondering. Neon, they're going to take a bit of time here for the second pick now, using almost half their reserve time. But they do go into the Rubik pick, which is quite intriguing. But with the Conquer Queen of Pain, I guess there is quite a bit of spell to steal already for that Rubik. So I can't quite blame them for that. And funnily enough, I didn't even notice this, but the Earthshaker hasn't been banned, so both teams actually skipped out on the ES.
Yeah, so one of the few days where we actually see the ES not being a priority. It's been a few series actually where the ES has kind of been ignored, so we'll see whether or not Geek will want to pick that up, and if Neon does ban it here. Of course, Geek Fam do pick up ES, you're picking it into Rubik, so that can be a bit tricky, giving a lot more value for Neon to play around with that. And Rubik's already a very strong response to particular Rubik, so Neon's kind of got their bases covered. Do you have to say, the Rubik, as you mentioned, lots of nice spells to steal the Punka. I think having access is going to be really good. And even the boat isn't too complicated to steal, so you can have added durability and control on Neon's side now, which can be a bit of a problem. I think Neon has set themselves up quite nicely. They've fixed a few of those drafting issues we saw. If it is going to be play hard in Rubik, I'm sure we can expect them to do a lot more. But Geek Fam, the Enchantress was still up in the pool, and there is a Beastmaster on Neon Esports side, so they just take that edge. We've seen this so many times up against the Beastmaster. You just take away Boar, and suddenly the Beastmaster's laning presence is severely weakened.
Well, it really is.
10 seconds remaining.
You do rely quite a lot on having those double balls up to really dominate the lane. Just having one of them taken away from you is quite devastating. Not to mention the Enchantress can just impetus the other ball if she really wants to just remove it from the game. And that can make things even harder, because then you just have no balls, and she has one. So Neon Esports now going to start thinking again about this third pickup. Only 20 seconds reserve time left for this. They are thinking quite hard. You know, one was a very dominant victory for Geek Fam, so I don't quite blame them for taking their time. But they do go into the Oracle. that does kind of imply we might see a troll pick coming up maybe on Esports. Geek fans, though, they won't really care too much. They go straight into the PA pick.
Oh yeah, that's an interesting one to pick into Oracle of all heroes. I think the Oracle's a pretty good response already to the PA. This does tell me Geekman's just very confident. Like, it's pick the peel into shaker. You gotta feel confident up against the natural counter. In PA, you have to be worried about the disarm. You have to be worried about the magic damage and control the Beastmaster can bring out, and of course the false promise just always at burst. And you see the troll, right? It's gonna be there because it's an Oracle pick. The troll against PA isn't too bad. It can hurt from the mischance as well, so it can be a bit back and forth. I'm a lot more confident in Neon's draft this time. It is a lot easier to pull off. Scam on the troll should be able to farm a lot better and should be able to get space. Not as much pressure on Scam to start early, but Big Fan with their draft, they can play aggressive from the get-go. Raven on PA should be... It can go either way. You can opt for a very fast build, just slow the pace down the battlefield. I think Geek should just play a fast game. We saw what it did with a very early Ricky. The PA kind of get that done. Maybe not in the troll. The Scorcher supports are going to be exposed to that hero.
10 seconds remaining.
That Esports still felt the need to go for that troll into the PA. Like, you have that naturally built evasion in the PA, which is going to make it a bit harder for this troll warlord. We'll see how it pans out for Neon. At least they do ban out the Pugman now, so they won't be afraid of that crep coming in as well from Zephyr. Because Zephyr was being quite disruptive in that first game. They just want to try and remove that hero and just have a bit of a break from being decrepit and having nether wards everywhere and being life drained constantly. Now that final pick up, they are looking for their mid hero. Doesn't matter what they are choose.
5 seconds
As it
remaining.
stands, it still seems like they are going to be up against that Kunkka in the mid lane. They could go for the DK still, it is there. And it would kind of match up with what Neon's Esports is already going for. The only problem I see with the DK is that you don't really have control for the PA. They do go for it. I don't blame them for that. I think it is a good pick. It's just still a problem of how do you deal with the PA. That's that I'm thinking about.
Yeah, it's either you focus on PA or you focus on Quap, but you can't focus on both. That's really that really the weakness of this draft. It's all single target control. So the team fight coming out from Neon, not the best. Geek Fan has that in spades with their Kunkka and Quap. And again, they've got the leeway in their last pick to exploit this. The DK gives Neon a lot of push with a Beastmaster. I think that's even the troll, right? We've seen a lot of early trolls just shove in at tier 1. So that's something Neon can work for and apply a lot earlier. They can to take objectives a lot faster. So look to Neon to try to find that early space by clearing out the map a bit. But I think they just want to play it 5 again. Like Quap, Queen of Pain, Quap and Kunkka gives you a lot of room to force these early fights, and there's still a last pick to be had. It's looking like Zephyr, Queen of Pain with the Enchantress, which does lack control if they're going to go that route. They tend to leave that last pick as a core. Usually the Coral or Cuckoo here if they're feeling a bit different there. There you go. Yeah.
The Timber. I didn't realize the Timber was still there. That is really nice though for Geek Fan now, because you have a very, very easy way of getting through the HP. Because the Timber does not care about the armor of the Dragon Knight, so it will be a fairly easy way of just ripping through this DK. Overall, even with the Troll Warlord, like there's not much you can do as a troll up against this Timber. Because the Oracle can be a little bit frustrating with the fortune they're just purging off the Timber, but overall, I think you're still very, very happy if you're Cuckoo this game. I say Cuckoo, but they haven't decided what lane he is going. It could easily be the mid Timber with Carl. In fact, they may go down that route. Yeah, they will. They give Cuckoo the Kunkka, Steph takes the Quap. Because they saw you charge on that mid DK, I can't quite blame them. Because this is a very, very easy lane for Carl.
Yeah, It's an excellent last pick from Geek Fam. And there are some exploits here for Neon, right? Like, there's not amazing control. They're relying on Cuckoo's spell usage and maybe the Enchantress to find a Centaur creep for the stun. Otherwise, Neon, they've got a lot of options to try to run away. Definitely a lot more control from Neon's side in that early game. So you look at the Oracle and the Rube to try to really make that work for themselves, but it's just hard either way, even without that control in Geek Fam. They've got the counter pick for the DK, they've got great wave clear for Geek Fam. It's going to be tricky for Neon to find that space. If they can ride out the living phase, find their level 6, and start finding pickoffs, I think they can start to transition from those pickoffs into towers quite well, and that's really the best way for you to go. I just don't Geek Fam will allow that. They'll group up to 5 by the time they hit 6, and they'll just fight. Their lineup allows that.
We're going to see how it all pans out. Neon, they'd love to just try and get a draw here up against Geek Fam if they can. Because I think Neon playing the next series as well, so it's not going to be a great start for them if they get 0-2 here. Unfortunately for Neon, their next series is no easy. They're up against the Droid. So you can make the argument it's even harder for that next best of 2 they're in. But that's to be decided. I mean, we'll see how Geek Fam performs in the second game, and then we'll make the determination whether a Droid is going to be a harder matchup. As both teams are sitting pretty high up in the group stage right now. Geek Fam to get a 2-0 victory here.
Yeah, it's been a really good for Geek Fam, those groups. They haven't dropped.
Seconds to battle. The battle begins! Radiant's courier has been slain! Release! Puny Radiant hides behind their fortifications!
Keep your hands to yourself.
Many thanks.
Under pain of death.
Double damage.
Where are you going?
Denied!
This should make my life easier.
Balls.
Jump, jump.
Dyer's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for the red mist spreads at Radiant's middle tower. Beyond my shield.
Cut, 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 cut.
I left my hoof prints in your backside.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Killing spree. Dyer's middle tower is under attack. 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 Dyer's middle tower has fallen. Dyer's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain. bottom with you. X sheds a tear for Radiant's courier. Metaphorically speaking, Axe does not actually cry. Can take all the hurt Radiant cares to heap upon it. Dire's top tower is under attack. Much like cordwood before Axe's axe, Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Much like cordwood before Axe's axe, Dire's top tower is under attack. Top tower isn't one of them.
Long live your queen.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Super fortified. Like you can't even imagine. Bounty.
Invisibility.
Go! Dire's bottom tower is taking many wounds. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified with 12 important vitamins and minerals. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Straight to the bottom with you. Straight to the bottom with you. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Lakad mo, Toto!
Normally.
Dyer's bottom tower is taking many Dyer's middle tower is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
Oh, double damage on as well, and old Daniel don't show yourself. Very scary man to run into, but he does purge off the DD. Just gets it removed. But Wyman, he's controlling that dire tiger right now, just controlling with his friends. So things start off, now emphasis to fly and play hard. Take a bit of harassment. Back when Business comes in and gets a 600 crit. Just get worse and worse. The second came at worth like 15 minutes in. Scared how far are you in farm? He's
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
So I don't necessarily agree with, but it's
limited. Yeah, it's slow.
Dyer's middle tower
You don't
is
have
under
to fight.
attack.
You're not going to be farming it too well,
Surge
skipping
underway.
battle period pace.
Top tower.
oh,
Dyer's middle tower is under
And
attack.
you fight early, the value that's and it just
Like that.
going to
The dire
really
structures cannot
affect
be fired.
the scan.
Tower is not
They
what it
need
used
to start
be.
committing.
That is for certain.
John, your mic's playing up. I'll just wait for you to fix those issues. But mid lane is being pushed in. Wyman going to be there with Carl.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Backdoor protection is going to kick in. They don't really have a creep wave, as I believe, yeah, Jenny well. He just pulled it away. Does cancel his own TP, though. They can try and chase him down now. In fact, Wyman will not bother. Bot lane is where the action's going to be. Play hard, he will take the boat. They'll steal the boat, but it is not going to matter. Carl will be there to secure the kill. Here's the tip pick. And now the force comes out once again.
See you later, nerds.
This time, Steph is going to have the problems.
Yeah. It's okay. Hello, Mike. Is it okay now?
Yes.
You want to know what happened, Mike?
What happened, John?
I got my dad's phone got a phone call. The internet dies. Oh, I love this. This is great. It works when it works, but phone calls apparently break it up. Still, Neon, they could use a bit of a breakup. They're falling really behind. 9K lead for Geek Fam. They're just gonna have to beat these objectives off. There's no way to team fight into this. Not with how far ahead Geek Fam is. See MKB come up onto Scam. And that's the start. We're gonna sneak a road for this.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Yeah, they are trying to fix that hotel with the MTV. I do like this play. You know, Esports just trying to get something off the map. Any objective that they can get think it's worth taking, but do Geek fan smell something? Yeah, he knows. He's running down. Or does he know? No, he doesn't. I thought he did spot out your cars running on the dragonflight, but they have no clue this is happening.
Never did get
The
along.
Aegis is taken. Carl is gonna feel like you missed out on something there. You could have easily taken that Aegis away. But at the same time, you might not really care. Like, it's Aegis for Neon. Definitely the gold's gonna help. They are still gonna find themselves 10k gold behind. And you're getting close to the post that full Crimson Guard up. In fact, he does have it up. He's bringing the recipe up. He just wants the Guardian ingredient now on the Timbersaw. That Aegis is only going to really mean that you have a secondary life in the troll, but it's not like really struggling to kill you anyway.
Tower is under attack.
Definitely not. I mean, you do have a lot more time to try to kill Raven off. I think that's really the objective, but Raven might be able to push you down faster. Desolator is up and running. So if you thought his damage was last time, fairly certain they're just dead.
Well, Lane keeps it in, and he does die. Pick up there from Nikos. Carl's just being cocky there, just keeping straight into that T1 tower. And all it took was a raw and a battle crash. It wasn't enough to take him out. They're mid-lane now. They are making the jump onto your card. He does take the focus. It's just so much damage.
Trusted your eyes.
Now Carl will just give tips back to the way of Neon Esports.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's just, the Timbersaw kill was great, don't get me wrong. It's just every time I look at this network, it's just going up and up. It hasn't gone down once for them yet.
No. It will continue to build up as well because Raven farmed the lot, and he went Fury.
Sorry,
John. So
everybody can get on me.
That just
Anyway, Geek fan, still dominating this game. 11k net worth. You look over this game, he really has quite a bit of damage there though. So he does have that comeback potential. This role. It's not like this game is over. They've got to find a couple nice team fights on the side of Neon Esports to try and pull this one around. The top lane now being pushed in by Raven.
Tower is under attack.